Anything else you want to say?
Victoria Sprague was named Mountain West Offensive Player of the Week. She hit 529 on the week, 20 kills. She had 4 solo blocks, 13 assisted, and had 30.5 points on the week.
Quite a week. Yep. Okay. All right. As she said, it was a good week for us. We played UNLV at home. They were, I think, 2-0 in conference and had a good win. That was really consistent play throughout the match, and we were able to isolate a really good hitter. Marina Hayden is probably the best hitter in the conference, and we were able to really, through good serving and some good things, control her and keep her in check. She was hitting 500 prior to that, and we held her down in the 200s, and also she was leading the conference in service aces, and we were able to slow that down as well and not let her have any. So I thought we did a really good job with managing the game plan, and just staying with it. I got great play out of my outside hitters again, and obviously Victoria Sprague, she had a phenomenal week, hitting over 500 for the week, and she's currently leading the Mountain West Conference in hitting. So her senior campaign is off to a great start. I think she also had a blocking record for herself too. On Sunday at Air Force, she had 12 blocks. So really a good week for her. Got great play out of both outside hitters all week. Both had big numbers. And our captain, Mercedes Pacheco, had a big week with averaging over 4 digs a game and just scoring a lot of points for us from the serving area. The Air Force match on the road was tough, packed house, and some very feisty cadets, but I thought we played really well. I think it's the best we've pulled together all year. Even though it was a 5-set match, I felt like we were in control most of the way, and just had a really solid match. Moving forward, Thursday against Nevada is our Dig Pink game. Julia Warren is in charge of that. They've got a number of things going on. There's some auctioning and different things during the match, some great baskets and different things, and we donate all our money to the University Cancer Center, so it stays right here. Annual event, and we've done really well with it over the years and hope to again. And then on Saturday we have San Jose here. A team coming into the year that we thought would be pretty good. I think they still are. They've just gotten off to a slow start, but looking for a really tough match on Saturday as well. And then on one other note, our golf tournament is on Monday that we use as a fundraiser, and that's at Isleta. We've got a number of teams signed up, so we're looking forward to that, probably the most we've ever had, and to help with our final beach season and some other things. So that's at 1 o'clock on Monday. Still have about 5 holes open to be sponsored. If anybody knows anyone, we'll be happy to take their money. Actually, their support, but we got to pay for that beach team this year. So, but it's a good event. We've got a number of teams signed up, and again, if anyone has any interest, Julia Warren is in charge of that event as well. Victoria Sprague was named Offensive Player of the Week. Like I said, she had an amazing week. Really happy for her. Outstanding senior who's really focused right now, really working hard, buying in. Just had a huge week. We actually nominated her for Offense and Defensive Player of the Week because she had 17 or 19 blocks this week as well. So we felt like she could have been both, to be honest. So, any questions?
Coach, you're at the halfway point right now. 9-7, you're 3-1 in the conference. You hadn't won the conference since you've been here. But
We've never won the conference.
never won the conference. But
No, it's always been Colorado State or Utah won it a couple times before they left.
So you're going into conference play. You play some good teams to the 5 sets. What's your assessment of our chances of winning the conference? You still haven't played Colorado State twice, so
Yeah.
What do you think your odds are to get a chance to get a bid to the NCAA?
Well, Heather just asked me that. Thanks. I think that the conference is really interesting right now. It's there's a lot of strange things happening. You've got a team that's 1-15 that's beating the team that's in first place last week. San Diego State taking Wyoming. You've got Colorado State going to Fresno and losing for probably the first time ever that I know of. It's an interesting dynamic. Colorado State is still the most athletic team. Really just great athletes. But there's, I think, probably not as good a ball handling team as they've been in the past, which is allowing teams to stay in the matches with them. Wyoming's really solid. Fresno has gotten off to a great start. And I would say probably Boise and us. I mean, I think that anybody can win. And, you know, I feel like we need to have a good week. We're at home. They're matches that are good teams, but they're matches that are winnable if we play well. And I think if we can come out of this week maybe in first place, and if we do our job, and then it's, you know, how do you manage it? Are you excited? Are you on a roll? Is it, oh my gosh, we've never been here before? You know, we've been close. And you know, I wish I could tell you, but I think we've got a great shot. I think it's the most wide open it's ever been. And I think there's just a lot of balance through 5 or 6. And, you know, truthfully, any team in that group could finish first or 6th. And so I'm excited. I think we have great senior leadership. Mercedes Pacheco is a great captain for us. We're getting great play from our seniors, Carly Bedingfield, Vic Sprague, and Marisa Carrasco. And hopefully as it winds down, that will play into it, because I feel like that is a big part of their role, is to seniors create urgency. Seniors raise the level when they need to, and we've talked a lot about that, and I'm hoping that that will happen for them.
Has this been one of the teams that you've seen, your own team, as far as being in that position to do that, to Marty just asked you?
Well, I think what I've seen from them is, you know, both our setters are freshmen, and they're getting better every week. One of them, Jacqueline Inclon, had a phenomenal week last week. Really, really, really good. And so, you know, if they can continue to grow and handle the pressure, I think there's a great chance. But, you know, I would put the pressure on the seniors, and I think they're ready for it. I think they're excited about what's happening. You know, any coach would come in here and tell you right now, it's hard to find good leaders anymore. So when you get one, you've got a better shot, and I think we have one right now. And I think it will help keep us in matches. I think it will help keep us in the race, you know, because it's really becoming a difficult thing to find really good. Like, you might find a good trait in one and another, but to find the package is really difficult, and we have one right now, and I'm really proud of that.
Coach Victoria, coming from Berlin, how much has she developed since you first got here?
You know, she's just become much steadier. Every year she's raised her numbers a little bit, but this year she's really raised them. I think she's really committed to the program this year. I just was talking to our strength coach, and he was talking about what a good job she's doing. And so, you know, I think that ability has been there. I think this year she's really committed to raising the bar. And, you know, blocking is streaky for anyone, but she's had a couple huge matches, and her hitting percentage is 150 points higher than it's ever been right now, which is huge for us. So great that she's from here. Hopefully that'll bring more fans out. Anyone else? Thank you. Have a good week.